Welcome to episode 98, the Power of Reverberation, Book 3, Raising Kanan podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. New media energy up, baby. Glad we back, y'all. Raising Kanan. Man, that was my second favorite power book, but I think Power Book Force is my new second favorite behind the original Power, but this one might be able to come back, y'all. We're going to see. I don't know. So we're going to jump into it right fast. I'm excited. I actually stayed up last night and watched it, the premiere. So all my followers, listeners, subscribers, supporters, appreciate every single one of y'all. Everybody know the past 2 weeks, man, asthma. I'm still feeling it coming from the basketball game, so that's why I got my drip, like the girl said from the suburban school. Like, love your drip, coach. Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate it. All right, y'all, we ready? Let's roll. All right. What we know so far, let's pick up where we left off the last episode, right? 210, right? It was so much going on, right? So Rock set up Crown because Lou was fucking with Crown heavy to invest in the business. So Lou can't step off. But she was long range game was stepping with Crown in case something fucked up that she can put shit on Crown. We had Marvin. He allowed Kay to take work, knowing Kanan took work. He has issues with Juke about taking care of each other. He gave his man Sam that last hit. And he had to. The Italians came through. They hit up the studio. Ziza got killed. They hit up Baisley. Warrell and them got killed. Huh? Kanan went to Howard crib to talk with him, talking about he knew it was Pops. Juke got caught up on some stealing shit, right? Burks got her out of jail. She didn't give Burke shit, but the plan is to give her just a little bit to hang herself. Went to Nicole's dad's house and told her how he can get back at Burks for the Nicole shit because they thought she had something to do with it. Stefano showed up wanting money and territory and shit. Sent his boy Sal to set up everything. Sal came through like a hurricane, dude. Baisley. The recording studio all got hit and went to Rock's crib. Rock was down. Did what she could, and Neek came in and saved her life. Showed up with Malcolm and Kanan, and that's where it was. There was a lot of shit in between that shit, but man, it's all good in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's basically what happened in the last episode. Juke Mama got killed and shit. Kenya. She went back home to her dad. And Lou is really not fucking with Rock right now. He really want to step the fuck off. She like, nigga, I own you. You can't step off. So yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, man. That was a great episode. So that shit was for real. So, but we here now, baby. Current episode. Huh? Home sweet home. Rock makes a life-changing decision in the aftermath of the Mafia's ambush. But it's too little too late for Kanan as he looks to pave his own path, free of his mother's lies. Kanan is really pissed about his dad because she sent him to kill his daddy, and he didn't know that was his daddy. Johnny Walker Black. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's go through the recap of 301. We open up the scene of the new season, right? We got Marvin in the car fleeing with the homeboy that let him in when they came through the projects when the Italians were shooting and shit, right? So my man from the Jacks came through, showed love, and got Marvin up out of there, right? Marvin got hit, too. And he's like, bullets hurt, G. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all talking all this shit. But perspective from the driver, though, like, I can't walk. That shit lodged in me. That shit went through you. You'll be good. You know what I mean? Because it could be lodged in you and you're immobile, right? So Rock at the hospital. And she tell Lou to put everything on Crown from the mafia shit. LRG, right? Smart, right? Because Crown is dead. Crown is dead because Lou killed him. And all the guys, all the motherfuckers, Crown and Joaquin and what's my man name that they went and killed Cartier and shit. They all out the picture right now, right? No one can vouch for Crown. So with Rock investigating, Rock investing legitly on paper is a genius move in case shit happen like right now. That we need to put this shit on somebody that they own all this shit so our story can add up. Salute. Nice move by Rock. Marvin went to the store to get the product out, right? Rest of the product. So we got Kanan and Juke at the hospital. Howard show up and shit. We got Unique heading home and his brother's Ronnie is there, right? So Pernessa, his girlfriend, she's like, yo, your brother here. Like, shit, and he got early release from the joint. So Ronnie observing his fuck eating his cereal, like, yo, you got cut? Like, yo, what's happening? And like, you know, the narrator 50, Kanan was like, yo, man, Ronnie is the cat that Neek stay away from. Like, motherfucker, he don't even fuck with him like that. He the wild nigga in the hood, so. But he saw that blood on the sleeve. Ronnie knows he's bullshitting and then some shit, right? So we know right then and there it's going to be a power struggle coming between them two. Big brother just got out of jail. I left this shit to you, young blood. What the fuck is going on? Why you ain't running this shit the way I told you how to run this shit? Huh? Power. So we see Rock giving her story to the D-Tex and shit. Put it all on Crown. Put it all on Crown. The record label, the projects, every motherfucking thing. Genius move. Police got mad information, but nothing to grow on or go on. Crown dead. Howard came in to corroborate Rock's story. Genius. Basie Park, South Jamaica, houses, all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Rock went through what happened at her crib and didn't even mention Neek. You know what I mean? Fire. Lou told Jakes the same thing, even though he really didn't want to because he really ain't fucking with Rock, but he know to keep his ass out of jail because he killed Crown. He had to. Burke shows up to the hospital, coming straight in, confronting Howard in front of the captain and the other motherfuckers. Captain like, yo, nah, you doing too much. I'm suspending you. Give me your gun, give me your badge, give me your ID, all this shit. And he was like, yo, you don't remember when you were little and your daddy brought you to the precinct because your mama was too drunk to watch all type shit, and she like, shit, my mama wasn't an issue. My mama had to deal with my daddy type shit. She stood up for her mother instead of her father who was a cop. It was a lot of emotional trauma things with this episode. And I appreciate them putting that shit up in there because it was a lot. It was a lot. And, you know, shit be going on. Shit be going on. And, damn, that gain is too high right there. I don't need it that high. Shit be going on. So I appreciate showing the human side to when shit go on that we see. But she's right about everything about Howard and her life. Like, you know what I mean? So we know that. So Sal went to go see Stefano, and according to Stefano, Sal fucked up everything from his viewpoint, right? And he did, right? He talking about the feds is watching. The fish have ears, like the fish have ears. The feds watching, they on everybody. And he said, you can go across the river to New Jersey. I can't even fuck with you no more. You can't clean up shit because I told you what to do and you didn't do it. So then we move into, we see Rock, we see Kanan, we see Marvin, we see Juke go to the new crib. And Kanan like, this ain't my crib. This ain't my crib. This ain't my crib. Like, so he bugging out and then poses, helping his mama unpack the shit. And my uncle Marvin like, no, you gonna help your mama, nigga. Where your mama stay, that's where you stay at, nigga. Like, at per his uncle request. Because he know Kanan did some bullshit. He know Kanan was stealing work. Like, nigga, I'm stalling you out. Nigga, don't be acting like a little bitch right now. That's basically what it is, right? That's basically what it is from Marvin's perspective. Lou at the studio reminiscing over where Jess died and shit in his dreams, and to be the music mogul and shit is kind of a pipe dream right now, so he's just looking at the shit. So we see them all going back to Rock crib. Rock apologized to Juke about Kenya. Like, she came to talk about you. She was sad. She was trying to figure out how to make the shit work, and we got hit. Like, man, Rock says she's done doing what I've been doing and wants out of the game. Kanan bucks up at her and shit. And Rock, like, want to fix our relationship. And Kanan mentioned he was there to ride with the story him and his father put together. And clearly Marvin didn't know, like, yo, daddy, nigga, what the fuck you mean, yo, daddy? Yo, daddy, he dead type shit. So Kanan walked out and Juke tried to convince him to give Rock another chance, but Kanan like, hey, fuck no, hell no. So Rock justified not telling anyone about Howard in fear of what they would do to Kanan and her in the streets because she was a snitch. Yeah. Sometimes that beat hit. We on that street shit. We don't give a fuck. We go out to eat, bitch. Burke went to see her father, right? Fucked up, yo. Old school shit. Remember the times, though, we in early 90s and shit, so the woman and her rights and all this shit and how shit set up now, she ain't have all that shit, right? So dad like, I'm trying to help your ass. Shut the fuck up type shit. Like, you doing too much. It ain't about what's right. It's about you keeping your motherfucking job. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You in the crosshairs now. Let that shit go. Fuck the good fight. You know what I'm saying? Save your shit now, daughter. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help. Like a dad would. Baby, we can get you straight. Just chill. Moth to a motherfucking flame. You know my name. Aye. So we see Nick and Ronnie riding around and shit has changed on the street. Ronnie been gone 3 years. He's like, man, we used to be running this shit. He's like, dog, you can't be all out in the open no more. Nick like, shit done changed. So Ronnie mad Nick is not in charge where he left him at. He's under rock now. And he like, dog, that ain't even really what the fuck it is. But okay, nigga, I'm going to show you though. Kanan over at Famous house. Famous like he wish he can go home with his moms and shit. Because he done got an eviction notice now. Kanan wants to try to sell weed to get their own operation going. Like, come on, man. And this shit is getting, it's to me, it's kind of like some of this shit is getting drawn out. When we gonna see Ghost and Tommy? Shit. When we gonna see Ghost and Tommy? I get it, but man, come on. That's all I'm saying. I'm celebrating. I just came from the game. We lost though, but shit, it is what it is. Marvin and Lou meet. Lou has a point. When he wanted to be out, he couldn't be out. She said, I own you, nigga. You ain't going nowhere. But she can pick and choose when she go out because she's the boss, Lou, though. She runs shit. Told Marvin about Rock killing Scrap for no reason and shit. And Marvin tried to let him know, like, dog, he had to do some shit, though. He was doing some shit. He was lying to us. And Marvin, like, he didn't have to go like that, though, fam. Scrap was a loyal nigga, and he was. Yeah, it was a lot of foul shit. Rock was real foul. Because she's the enemy of the show, though. Y'all remember, Rock is the enemy. She's the bad guy on the show. Juke went to talk with her counselor at high school about post-high school plans, and Juke told her she wanted to sing. She told me that's a pastime, whatever. Malcolm and Rock meet about their plan, right? Working, and what to do to keep Kanan straight, right? So that Kanan can know that Malcolm and Rock are on the same side when it comes to raising and protecting him. So we get to the Burks meeting with her dad and the union rep and internal affairs and all this bullshit. Burks is in trouble for intervening for Laverne Thomas getting her out of jail and all that shit with her, Nicole, daddy, and all that shit. So she's basically, Burks is fucked for being overzealous, you feel me? One time for your mind. Leave me a like if you like my shit. And I got gray pants on up under here. Fire. World went to black single strap monks. Yeah, I know. Motherfucker. Famous and Kanan tried to cap from Famous weed, man. It was a hard no. Marvin got a box from Kenya's church at the crib, and he was folding it up for Juke and shit that the church people left for Juke by Kenya. So they're having a memorial for her at the church, and Marvin offered to take Juke and go with her. That was one of the moments, man. The struggle is real with your children. You raise your children differently and shit, man. That shit hit home right there in that scene. You know what I'm saying? Man, I love my daughter. Rock and Howard show up to talk to Kanan, right? To tell him to not bring up the fact that Howard is his father. Kanan brought up Burks, that she knows every motherfucking thing. You ain't got to worry about me. Howard said he'll handle her. Burks the wild card, and she got to go. Like, she got to go. That's what Kanan's saying. She got to go. Kanan calling shots to his mom and motherfucking daddy. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? He was calling shots to his motherfucking mom and daddy about what the fuck needed to happen, yo. Word. Say 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 word. Hey, I'm the flyest nigga that you ever heard. That you ever saw. Punch a nigga in his jaw. Front of me on the motherfucking shaw. Do what you wanna do. Nigga, I don't even know. Motherfucker told on who about you. Hey. And I'm riding in the city, man. I'm always riding in the city, man. Juke goes through the box and sees all the items that Kenya left for her. A very touching and deep scene. It felt very real, surreal. The thing that caught her, though, was them records. Because her mama had a great taste of R&B. Right? Knowing Kenya and her were and connected by music and singing, that's always going to be Juke's legacy. Man, I can't believe Kanan killed his cousin, man. Shannon and Adina is out. ISD is on Dina's ass, talking about their relationship. And Adina told Shannon, you need to listen. But she can't because everything is always about her, so I'm out. Shannon can't catch a break, yo. And it's sad because she is so right. And she's doing the right thing. No one believes her or in her. And that would make somebody, man, I'm telling you how real that shit is. You can see her mental health slowly dissipating, but she still was sharp. And man, if somebody was weak, you could see them want to kill themselves. I mean, it's dark, very dark, and a cold, lonely place to be in, very depressing to see Shannon have to go through all that shit because she really was doing the right thing. That's the catch. Fuck the criminality. She was doing the right thing. Man. So Nick's girl, Parnassa, wants to know how long Ronnie would be there. She doesn't like it and doesn't feel safe with him there because he's a gangster. Nick told her to chill and he has a plan and he was out. Kanan went to see Lou at their old crib. Oh. Come on. Hey, come on. Man, shit. They talk about how Rock doesn't respect shit or them. Lou told him about D-Wiz and shit, and there was Rock that made him take out his man, and Kanan like, you ain't had to listen to word though. Just like I didn't have to listen to word too. He be talking like that, man. That's my man, though. That's my man, though. That's my man. Neek shows up to Rock's, right? It's payback time. Her fine ass coming in the door with that little shit on, man. She said, you lost, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? Like, twisting her neck and shit. Yeah, I'm lost. And I'm trying to find myself in your coochie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saved your life, so give me some coochie. That's what he's on. Howard calls Burke about fixing this shit, right? Like, we can fix this shit. I'll tell you everything you need to know. We know it's a setup, but at first I didn't know who the fuck he was talking to. When I was watching, I didn't know who he was calling, but, excuse me, I'm like, who the fuck is he talking to, B? Rock told Neek she's getting out of the game when she takes care of Jersey. And that's right up Neek's alley, right? Ronnie home. Like, yo, he can get his spot back now, right? Neek went in straight for the kill. I kind of don't like Rock being weak for Neek. I don't like that. Because the shit doesn't feel right. It's throwing off the whole dynamic of the shit, the relationship and the show. Because this would fuck up mad shit, right? Like in the show, you can't fuck and I didn't like it. This is when I started like, I don't like this. So Juke has her own memorial for King in her bedroom playing music while Marvin went to the church and he tried. He tried and he did what he could do. Juke laid out everything purposefully. Just, man, this is a very emotional, sad scene as well, man. Like, yeah, this is probably a trigger for a lot of people this episode with some of the depressive shit, I mean, that you see and sad. I mean, she even opened up that Bible but closed it and just laid with it just because it was her mom's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was, man, that shit, man, it was tough. It was tough to watch. You see Burks in the car, right, with a piece, in a discreet location with a piece. Howard shows up, right? He gets in like, yo, man, what's cracking, man? I think I can say your job. She's like, well, hold on, let me tell you a couple things. This is what I know, right? And that's where she fucked up because you're like, man, I can help save your job. Howard was trying to save her job, Posse was going to tell her to chill the fuck out. Leave that shit alone. This is what it is. To be a cop, it ain't always what you think it is. Instead, she kept fronting on him, and Howard put out the thing and banged her, right? I'm glad he searched for that tape recorder, though. Most motherfuckers went there and searched to see if they were getting tape recorded back in that day. Right now, we know the phone, right? Everybody had their phone and shit, right? And I knew she was recording, though, because she had everything, yo. And that was it. And that was it. And that was, hey, and that was, hey, and that was motherfucking the episode. I try to see how they go, they go. Hey, rolling with the folks, man. Hey, everything kind of slow, man. Hey, riding down the motherfucking 4 lanes. And we going to the club, man. Popping bottles, popping models, motherfucking didn't know, cock my hollers. And we going to the... Following episode predictions, what I think, right? Watching the trailer, we see Kanan is driving with Rock talking about they saying Burks killed herself and if she thinks that's what really happened. She probably gonna tell Kanan, probably, your daddy said he took care of it, right? He probably took care of it. Rock tells Stefano she's not shooting her way out of problems anymore. She's out of the game. Then we see Neek sitting with Stefano, telling him Rock's done. Stefano asks him, does he believe her? He says the question is, does she believe herself that she's out the game? It's going to be hard for you to transition to change yourself out the game. But she got enough money, able to open up her own business or something, Rock can get out the game. We see Mad Armed Man bust in on Neek and Rock at Rock crib, right? We see Famous and Kanan talking about needing money. We see Neek dragged away in his underwear. We see Juke by a rock. We see Howard by a car. We see Ronnie with his gun drawn, with his silencer drawn on somebody. And we see Kanan talking about finding his and Famous hustle. Now ask me what I think, right? We talk about what I saw in the trailer, but what do I think for the season, right? I don't like where the season may be going. However, that is why we watch. I trust the writers. Kanan is pissed at Rock over having him attempting to kill his father. That's never probably gonna be solved or quelled. Rock has the mob at her head, owes them money in Jersey. Juke is dealing with the passing of Kenya and may sway a little bit off the path that she was on. Marvin is in a catch-22 between Lou and Rock. With Rock not wanting to do shit, Lou struggling with all the shit he lost, and he got a lot going on, Marvin do. Lou is on a fuck Rock mission, hopefully not to the detriment that they might try to kill each other. Howard killed his partner and has to stay clean so the force won't come after his ass. Then, once again, Rock and Neek cross the line. So who has the better plan now and why? Why would both of them allow them to have sex with each other? But if Rock is out the game, what is Neek planning on doing with Rock? Or is it just one of them things? I saved your life. You know what I mean? Like, so that's just it. Let me know. Because we know how it go. It start off slow and it's going to get better. It's going to be some shit that I don't know. I'm talking about how I don't like where it's going right now. But then come episode 4 or 5, it's going to be rolling. We know what's going on. It's power. It's power. Let me know in the comments, y'all. Let me know in the comments. Like always, get your confidence together, get your clutch together. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, and wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, review is important. Follow us on X, Instagram at Kanan K. Visit us on Facebook, Confidence in the Clutch. Weekly, Donald Nelson, D. Nail, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Deezy D, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Don Rilla Digger. Host, The Power of Reverberation, Book 3, Raising Kanan podcast. The Confidence in the Clutch podcast about the acclaimed TV series, Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. Have a safe and healthy night. Listen to the Daytime Critic. Great day on purpose, y'all. Peace. Thanks for coming back to the network, man. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.